Hola, people. What's up? I totally got distracted. I was looking at the countdown. I got like mesmerized for a second, and I'm like, I just realized it clicked over. I was like, oh shit. So hey, people, what's up? What's going on? How's it going? Well, hello, Mona. Good to see you. Well, hello, Raina. I always love seeing your little picture up here. It's very colorful. It makes me happy. Um, it's a good day here in Northern California. It's cool. It's a lot cooler. I think the high today was supposed to be 78. And it's breezy too, which the wind scares me a little bit, because fires. Well, hello, Meredith. I love that name. Um, welcome. The wind scares me a little, but it's very cool. Well, hello, Jane. Welcome, welcome. So, we're going to have fun today. We're just going to enjoy ourselves. We're working with my Metamorphosis Oracle as well as the Everyday Witch Oracle. I feel like I had to be like serious for a moment. I feel there's a few things I want to say, and I'm trying to remember what they were. I got distracted, and so like that totally just went out. Oh, I am so excited, so happy. I pretty much all of the Deviant Grimoire books, all of my books are sold. I think I have like one, I have to check, but I think I have like one hardcover left, but nobody wants it because the spine is different. Like I was playing with designing, and I ordered a copy of this, and the spine I just didn't like, I didn't like it. I found something better. And so I have one, I think I have that left. But other than that, everything, it's all sold out. Uh, oh, that's weird. Huh. That was weird. Um, it's all sold out, and I'm happy. I'm happy. But I will say to everyone who receives like a copy this go around, I apologize. Like this morning, I was signing, and I thought I'm pretty sure that I signed everything upside down. Like I had the note card up, and I'm pretty sure I had it reversed. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was a total Mercury retrograde, lovely experience. But it's signed. I wrote you a little note, thank you, and I signed it. And to one person, oh my god, I totally fucked up on your thank you. Like you'll see when you see it. Like I'm not even changing this. I can't. Like I'm doing my best to write this all night, well, as nice as I can. My handwriting's terrible. But I kept writing like the wrong letter, and I'm like, what is going on? I was like, I was thinking in my head, I was writing, but I was like two letters ahead, and it was a mess. It was a mess. But it's signed with love. So yeah, my book is done, and I'm happy for it because I wanted to be able to release it one more time, so those who weren't able to get a copy would be able to. And I'm done with it. I can fully lay that to rest. No more. It is out of print. It is done. It is completed, and I can focus on. Well, hello, Brianna. Good to have you here. I can focus on new stuff, and I think that's my only thing that I wanted to share. There was something else too, but I don't remember. I don't remember. So we'll see. Okay, so two cards today. Look at the little fairy door over here. Hello, welcome. Well, good afternoon, Diane. Welcome. The card that I chose, like for the theme or the overview for us to contemplate today is Capricorn. Capricorn, the planner, responsible type energy, maybe sometimes frugal and ambitious and self-doubting. There's a lot of things associated with Capricorn. And then I think of its association with Saturn, and what that means. But for this, and that's why we titled this video, this experience, Start Planning Your Success. And so that's why, again, now is a time to plan organize, and focus on confidence. So, what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? And I think that it's important that we recognize right now, right now is a time for us. We might have all of these doubts, we might have all of these things come in that are fear based. And it is really important for us to start focusing on not allowing the fear to hold us back, and to start focusing on what we really want out of our life experience, out of our reality. And I think that, in order for us to build confidence as well, when we have a really good plan, a really good, course of action, something to follow through with, when we have steps that we can take, and we kind of have like this beginning, middle, and end, it really helps us to succeed, because at least we know we have something, even if it changes, right? Because everything changes. Even if it changes, we at least have something to work with. Does that make sense? And so now is a really good time to start planning. Like, what do I want out of life, or what do I want out of the next few months? What am I actually doing to get there? What can I be doing to get there? And how do I like measure my achievement or my success, or how do I measure myself getting to where I need to be? There's a lot of questions here that we should be asking ourselves, just to help us come up with a sort of plan. And an example in the at the end of the November, I have to go get blood work drawn in for my A1C. And I know that it's been really, really good. And so I want to make it really good. I want to make it better. And so for me, like Capricorn energy, this very well could be like it's time for me to focus on, maybe going a little extra with getting my health and wellness on track, even though it's still on track. But I've been lenient a little, and so I can focus on things that will help me, move past where I am, right? So I can think about how I can execute that plan, and then I can start gathering maybe recipes or ideas, and just my my something. Did you hear that? I can't say her name, but she just dinged, letting me know that something has been delivered. But it's a lot like that. It's like, I know what I can be doing. I know that this is what I want. I want to do better. And let me think about the ways to get me there. And so, with that being said, let's just, take that into consideration. And let's pull from the Everyday Witch Oracle and see what card comes up. I really like this Oracle deck. I'm not a fan of the back. There's cats. I don't know. I like cats, but yeah. I don't know. Okay, so the card, let's find it. Oh, interesting. So the card is meditation for creativity. Meditation for creativity. What does that say to you? Um, how does that make you feel? Meditation for creativity. And let's find it so I can read to you a little bit about what the creator says about it. So here we go. Creativity can be thought of as the fire of the spirit. It comes to each of us in different forms. Some people might enjoy creativity in the more obvious artistic directions, such as writing, painting, or crafting. Others might excel at creative problem solving or making their surroundings look beautiful. You can create in an art studio, or in a kitchen, or even in an office. The only limits are the ones we put on ourselves. Not everyone has the inclination or talent to do everything, but we all have something we make with a combination of mind, heart, hands, and spirit. If you haven't figured out what your creative gift is, go out and discover it today. The action step of this card: do something creative. It doesn't matter what. Write a poem or a spell. Don't worry, they don't have to rhyme. Paint a picture. Throw a pot, throw a pot, or knit something. Whip up something wonderful in the kitchen, or rearrange a room so that it feels more peaceful or looks more beautiful. Don't tell yourself you don't have time or talent. Just do it. But more than that, do it with purpose, mindfully, and with appreciation. Really feel the creative process and how it nurtures your spirit and keeps your inner fires burning. The divination aspect to this card. If you have been feeling stagnant or grumpy, oh, don't be grumpy. It's okay. Maybe this card is trying to tell you that you aren't devoting enough time and energy to the creative part of your nature. After all, work is important, but we all need to balance it out with moments of play. Take a moment to look at this card and ask yourself, what am I doing to feed my soul? So ask yourself, like, what are you doing to feed your soul? What are you doing to feed your soul? The magic of this card. Light a red, orange, or white candle and invoke the goddess Breed. Is that how you say it, Breed? They say Bridget, but I'm pretty sure that that's not how you pronounce it. She is a Celtic goddess of creativity and inspiration. She is also known as the goddess of the flame and the well and rules over the cauldron of creativity. If If you have a small cast iron cauldron, you can use that. Otherwise, any pottery bowl will do. Take scraps of paper and write down your any creative forms of expression that interest you. You don't have to be good at them. These are just things you enjoy doing. But put the papers in your cauldron or bowl and mix them up with your fingers. Or anathema, then ask the goddess to guide you and pull out a slip. Set aside time to do whatever it is on it, even if it is an hour or less. If you like, you can put the cauldron or bowl on your altar and pull a different piece of paper every week. So, what does that say to you? The meditation for creativity with Capricorn, very fascinating. And I think meditating on what your creative needs are, so they meet your unique needs. Yes, and I think because Capricorn showed up, so we know that now is a time to plan for success, right? Now is the time for us to start planning, organizing, focusing in on what kind of success we want in the next several months. So sometimes that's boring for people. Like, planning, do I have to, like, planning really? But I'll be honest, like, I enjoy planning. I do. My cousin, she's like really good with her what is it called? Like the dot paper, like the bullet journaling, and her planning is far more creative in style than mine. But that's what she gets a lot from that. She draws pictures, and that helps her. And so that's what I'm trying to say here is, like, planning, organizing for our success, we must do in creative ways that are catered to our own needs, right? Like you said, Diane. Um, does that make sense? So, the meditation for creativity, I think that we need to have this healthy balance as well, this healthy understanding that just because we're planning for something and we do have to take action, we do have to do the work, put in the work, it doesn't mean we can't have fun with it. It does not mean that we can't enjoy the process. And when we make planning and organizing fun, we want to do more of it. And then it's important that we focus as we focus on building our sort of plan, right? As we focus on doing the work, investing our time into it, we start to build confidence because we are setting ourselves again up for success. We are building with this plan. We are organizing the things. We are making sure we have a beginning, middle, and end to work with. And it's a working plan, y'all. Things change. So if something changes, we don't have to freak out. We allow for it to change, and we just adjust the plan. We adapt to it and we adjust our plans. But as long as we have something to work with, it helps so much. It does. It really does. And so that meditation for creativity is asking us to bring those creative juices into the work that we're doing. So let me ask you, what do you want to accomplish? What's the first thing that pops into your head? What do you want to accomplish in the next several months, or to maybe not have done in the next several months, but to initiate opening up new doors and opportunities? I like that. So what do you want to accomplish? What do you want to make, initiate and make possible in the next several months? Think about that. And then how can I be creative about coming up with a plan and getting things together to make this happen? Like how can I make it fun? Right. And this very well could be like getting, if even if you're not a painter, if you want to paint, like if that's fun to you, maybe getting a canvas or something and um painting what am I trying to say? Painting. I got distracted. I got distracted by Jane. My TV show goes national instead of local. Ooh, that's awesome. Yes, I love that. I like that. Yes, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Yes. Yes, I like it. So it's envisioning your success, having the idea, like the planning of it, and then utilizing creativity. So painting, yes, thank you, Raina, for reminding, like, getting me back on track. Painting what your new journey looks like, painting or writing out or whatever your crafting is, like put it into the work that you're doing. Like, oh, focus on the goal, focus on the things you want to initiate, and then like paint that picture or write that story, write that poem. Or for me, I am crocheting a lot right now, so I could be crocheting like a puppet, a doll, or something, a gnome, and I can be putting that into the gnome. I can be putting that into my crochet work. Like, you know what? I'm being creative and I'm thinking about my success and I'm thinking about the steps to it and I'm focusing on what it feels like to be there and I'm focusing on all of that energy and I'm putting it into a creative space. Does that make sense? And so I think that's important for us to do because then we're having fun, but we're also doing the things we need to be doing to get to where we want to be. So that's important, doing the work, as well. As well as being very discerning as to what we give our time to and what we don't. With the frugalness in Capricorn energy, like the sort of restriction or restrictiveness of the Saturn, like the cutting of like the boundaries, like making sure your boundaries are expressed and knowing when to say no and like no, I'm done. This is enough, right? And so that frugalness as well, I feel like it's being very aware of what I give my time to, my energy to, my effort to, and what I need to pull back on. Because again, if we're thinking about the creativity and what we want as success in the next several months or so, then we know that we have to sort of like start applying ourselves a little more to that success and lessen the time of the things that really aren't that excitable to us or aren't helping us to get to where we want to be. Okay. So be responsible for our time. Be responsible for our time and our action and what we put out there and start focusing, come up with a plan. Start, thinking about that. What's my plan of action? How can I make this happen? What can I do in creative ways to make this happen? Okay. So yeah, do you have any last minute thoughts? I feel like that's a great place to end this, right? And also know that you don't need to doubt yourself. Doubt can help, encourage us in a way. It can help us to put that fire under our ass to get things done, but we don't need to allow doubt to hinder us. Doubt doesn't need to come in and hold us back from taking those risks or doing those things that we really enjoy. So don't allow that self doubt to make you its bitch. You make self doubt your bitch, right? You're like, no, you're not gonna, get one over me. I am in control here because this is my life. This is my story. I'm writing it. And so I'm painting that. I'm making it happen. Um, so yeah, have fun with it. And thank you. I think that's it. I think that's it. Thank you for showing up today. I really appreciate you. I really do. And if you're watching a recording of this, feel free to keep commenting. I enjoy seeing what you have to say. I thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. If you want to show your support, oh my God, see, I can't even talk today. Sugar. Oh my goodness. It's okay. We will get through this. But if you want to express your support for these videos and future content, click the links in the description. There's several ways to do so. All of it is appreciated. Thank you so much for being here. And if you liked the formula I did, the video on the formula, let me know and I'll continue to do those. I'll continue to do different videos. And if you have special requests for different content, always reach out to me. I'm here to help. I'm here to be of service where I can. And I will talk to you tomorrow morning. We do 2 videos a day, Monday through Friday, one in the morning and one in the evening, Pacific Standard Time. And I enjoy them. I enjoy sharing my time with you, and I enjoy, communicating with you. So thank you for being present, and I will talk to you tomorrow.